Good evening, Gustavus. I'm Shelby Wilds.
And I'm Carl Cronin. Welcome to another episode of GAC TV.
This past week, the Center for International and Cultural Education hosted their annual Study Abroad Fair. We took a look.
Here at Gustavus, over 50% of Gusties study abroad, and Thursday's Study Abroad Fair was a head start for many of those Gusties who want to be part of that percentage and see the rest of the world. Gustavus programs including China, Malaysia, Japan, India, and Sweden were present, as well as many other program providers, which gave students the opportunity of seeing over 200 ways that they could study abroad and make their lives count. If you or anybody else is interested in study abroad, stop by the Center for International and Cultural Education in the International Dorm and sign up with an appointment with a peer advisor.
As I participate in No Shave November, like many of the athletes, let's check in with sports to get an update. We'd like to kick a congratulations to men's soccer as they take the MIAC championship title and move on to the NCAA tournament. And we'd also like to give a shout out to Gustavus's men's hockey team for beating #1 nationally ranked St. Norbert's College, who they competed against last year in quarterfinals of the NCAA tournament. And good luck this weekend against Bethel. Also, best of luck to men's and women's swimming and diving as they face off in their first meet against St. Olaf. Good luck and have a great rest of the season. Also, we'd like to wish good luck to Gustavus's cross-country team as they move on to the NCAA Regional Championships tournament this weekend. Finally, we'd like to remind Gusties of the women's hockey match against Bethel this Friday night. And remember, it's a whiteout in honor of hockey player Mara Sobchak.
As Christmas in Christ Chapel gets closer and closer, we remember that Gustavus has a strong musical tradition. So our reporter, Cami, talked with some music majors to really figure out what it's like to be musically involved at Gustavus.
Music is an important aspect here at Gustavus. In fact, nearly 45% of students participate in some kind of music ensemble. I sat down with music majors this week to find out what they love about music.
Well, I agree with Johann Sebastian Bach, who said that the final aim and end of all music is to glorify God and to nourish the soul. And I feel that where you stand on matters of faith and belief in God aside, that music is something that people make in times of merriment, at weddings and at parties, at celebrations, but also there's music at funerals, there's music at sad times. It's something that isn't just, it doesn't just have one purpose. It has many purposes because people react to it so deeply.
I think it plays a pretty big part because a fair number of people are involved in something musical. I don't know, I'm just thinking along the lines of how many people I know that aren't music majors that are involved in it and enjoy playing music. Instrumental-wise, I know that there are 7 large ensembles, and then two large choral ensembles, and there are a number of smaller ensembles. We perform at least once for every weekend for the rest of the semester.
There's always something coming up. This year is the year of Bach in the music department colloquium series, which is something that the music department has recently put together, which is kind of a series of concerts and accompanying lectures that help the listener to develop a more critical ear to understand perhaps what it is about what they're hearing that reaches out and grabs them or is compelling. Christmas in Christ Chapel, of course, is going to be tremendous. It always is. Gustavus Choir will be touring. I'm pretty certain the Symphony Orchestra and Wind Orchestra will also be touring. I mean, we're a bunch of busy people here.
Be sure to get involved with all of the music happening here on campus. Reporting for GAC TV, I'm Cami Bayer.
Thanks, Cami. And if anyone's interested in the music department, there's always events to attend and ways to get involved.
And that's all we have for you tonight, Gustavus. I'm Carl Cronin.
And I'm Shelby Wilds.
Keep it classy, Gustavus.
Isaac. Sorry, I touched your hand. Okay, get
Yeah,
involved.
let's just keep it simple.
Okay, good, because I get
Simple,
my words
Gustavus.
mixed up. Okay,
Happens
ready?
when you're around a cute guy.
It does. Okay, ready? Is it in or and?
Christmas in.
Christmas and. Okay, Christmas in. Okay. That's harder to say than Center for International and Cultural Education. Always events to attend and people to ask.
And that's all we have for you tonight, Gustavus. I'm Carl Cronin.
And I'm Shelby Wilds. Keep it classy,
classy.
Gustavus.
Carl, you wait so
That was a
long.
long time.
There's